I'm bringing the party to you. How do you know my name?
Los chicos de One Direction están felices de presentarnos con su película This Is Us. Y nuestras amigas Jocelyn Davis y Dana Ward de Clevver TV, nuestro canal en inglés, se sentaron con Harry, Liam, Niall, Zayn y Louis para oír directamente de ellos sobre cómo se sienten con toda esta fama.
We have been fans, we've been Directioners for a very long time. We're so excited that you guys have this movie. It's awesome. It's really nice to see you beaming. What was the moment when you realized that you made it on a global level?
When we landed at the airport that time.
In Heathrow?
Yeah.
Heathrow.
Oh, yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah. What happened?
We'd been to America for like the first time, and we came home, and as we landed at London, it was just
carnage.
We got trapped.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever been that crazy since.
No,
Didn't someone rip your hoodie or something like that?
Someone ripped my hoodie and the sleeve came clean off. Do you know what? I just got that.
Who does that?
I just got it as well.
American Apparel. That was £35.
Everybody, scream!
What was the moment where you said to yourself, wow, these guys are global. They have it.
Yeah, when we were in Mexico City and I came pulling up to the hotel, I'd landed, it was like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I'm coming in the van, coming to the hotel, and as our van's pulling up, people are already banging on the sides of the van, and we come pulling in, and there are 4,000 people, 5,000 people camped out outside the hotel, and they were there for, I don't know, 5 days. The whole time we were there, they were outside the hotel. And at that moment, I was like, wow, this is beyond.
Yeah.
I mean, it was epic.
And we heard that you jumped at the chance to do this movie.
I
What
did.
was it about? Were you Directioner already, or what was it about these guys that really drew you in?
Well, I think when I first met them, like I heard of them, I'd heard their music. For me, it was when I met them and kind of saw how fun they were. Saw the fans' reaction to them when I went to my first show in Charlotte, North Carolina. You know, put my earplugs in because it was so fantastically loud. I said, you know what, this would be a fun movie. This will be a great story to tell. And to jump on when we did, and to start telling this story as we follow them along, and you see them become a global phenomenon. I mean, you see them just like take over Mexico and Europe and Asia. I mean, the explosion happens on screen, and it's a great window to get to have.
Relive one moment, what would it be for you guys? What would you guys like to go back
Playing
and do
football
again?
with Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah.
I'd like to again.
Oh, yeah.
But I'd like to have more of a game situation with him. I think it'd be quite fun.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to do Mexico City again, because that stadium was...
Again?
Yeah,
was insane.
the cameras don't really get across how amazing it was. Like how the spectacle of it was.
You know, the guys, people love to think that Simon Cowell's like behind the strings, pulling all the strings, dance monkeys, dance, go
the
make
puppeteer.
make more money, you know? And what happens with these guys is they now vote on everything that happens with the band. And so they have these meetings where the 5 of them go in, they're presented kind of different opportunities, you know, do we expand the tour? Do we add more dates? Do we do matinees? Do we let this company come in and sponsor the tour? Do we endorse this product? Do we merchandise X, Y, or Z?
Bad though, I like this t-shirt.
Is it not happening?
They're a bit tight.
I just want to see the look. Harry.
Yeah. The VMAs last year was another moment that I felt like it was pretty cool.
Honestly, as
You
well.
just looked around the room, and it was like the biggest stars on planet Earth, and we're just up there going, "You got that one."
Do you know what? I know it's going to be
Let us into something like that.
Yeah, they usually don't let us into anything like that. We cause too much
Well,
hassle.
after spending 6 months with these 5 guys, that's
Yeah.
how long you were together, right?
Yeah, January to June.
I mean, don't you feel like you're sort of in like this like denial that you're not going to be back together? Do you miss them? What do you miss most?
Well, I'm sure that I will see them. I will continue. Our paths will continue to overlap, you know, from now and forever. You know, I've seen 35 plus One Direction concerts at to this point, and you know, I'm a fan. I'm on board. Biggest highlight for me, I think, was just kind of getting to know them outside of, you know, kind of what people always get to see. What I love about them is they are the exact same guys that you see on stage. Like there's no created character. There's no air of superiority. You know, they are themselves. They're the same guys they were 3 years ago, and to kind of see them still be so grounded and so normal, I think is what the fans love about them. It's what I find to be the most attractive thing about them, and I think they're just going to continue to stay that way. Yeah, it's great.
They're going to do the music video.
As a group, we're stronger than if there was 5 people by themselves.
I always wanted a little brother. Now I've got 4 of them.
We love you, One Direction.
Don't try this at home. Do I have to drink it now as well?
Do it.
and live while we're young.